working hard is ruining your life. That sounds crazy, but who are the most hardworking people in the world? Slaves. And yet they are the actual bottom of the social hierarchy of the human race population. Do you see how crazy this is? And most people's goal is to just become from lazy person to slave. They're still at the bottom of the world. The only reason people keep on telling you to work hard is because most people are fucking lazy nowadays. So the actual problem that we're facing here is to not go from lazy person to hardworking person, but to go from hardworking person to intelligent person and knows how to actually create results with their hard work. If you're always working so hard to the point that you're unmotivated, you don't feel like working, then the work that you're going to produce, is it going to be efficient? Is it going to create actual results? You're just going to put the bare minimum because you're already out of energy. And so this cycle of overworking that you're trapping yourself in, that most people are telling you to get in, is just for them to tell themselves that they're not lazy, but they're not actually producing real results. They're keeping you from generating new ideas because you're tired. Horizontal growth is like you're trapping yourself in this box of this certain aspect, the field that you're like trying to grow in. And you're always improving, sure, but you're improving in the same aspect. But vertical growth is actually growth that actually changes your life. Growth that actually gives you new ideas, new perspectives. You feel like a part of your brain is being lit up that you've never seen before. Maybe you're always studying with a certain method, like just reading notes, and then one day you found out about flashcards. One day you found out about this specific technique, and then you realize how much better you can study because of that. That is vertical growth. That is new ideas. And you can never tap into vertical growth if you're always overworking, if you're always stuck in the box that you're in, thinking about the things that you're doing without thinking outside the box. So my solution for you is this: every session of work, life-changing. Mindless work are the stuff that requires grinding, like keep on doing the same thing again and again, but you don't need to put much mental energy into it. It's just robotic. Creative work are the special tasks that actually move the needle, that actually create like special results. And my solution for you to make that work life-changing is to go from mindless work to creative work, to try to like maximize the amount of creative work that you put into your life. Let me use the most common example of studying for us young people right now. What are the mindless work in studying? It's going to be like one chapter per day of like revising or just reading notes. It's going to be like one certain exercise of one chapter or something. Anything mindless like that. If you work hard on this, sure, you may be consistent. Every day you're going to do one chapter. Every day you're going to learn a single word or something. You may be consistent, but is it boring? Do you get burnout from this? Will you feel like it's special? Will you feel like your life is actually improving? Now, what if you batch all of those chapters into one day of 1 week? Instead of doing it every single day, you do it in 1 day. You're going to study like 7 chapters in 1 day, and then the rest of the week, you're going to spend time doing nothing. What will happen in that 1 day of work where you bunch all of those things into a creative work session? You're going to create connections between all of the chapters. You're going to enter flow state and focus so intently without breaking that flow state, because you had 6 days of rest and your brain is already mentally charged, and you're going to focus so well because of the challenge that's in front of you. And the rest of the week can be spent generating new ideas, creating new thoughts that actually change your life. And on top of all of that, there's going to be that mental feeling of accomplishment after that 1 day. And you also feel like you want to work before that 1 day because you have 6 days of rest. You're attacking something, you're going into war. You feel very motivated to do it. You feel like a man that you're approaching a mission. That is how creative work is going to create special results in your life. So to summarize, what I'm trying to say is to not have a routinely ordered life where every single day of your life is just the same old boring, motivationless routine. Chaos is good in your life for intense focus and also intense pleasure, intense rest. And people might think that you might not be consistent in this kind of chaotic life, but that's not true. In fact, you might be even more consistent because you would want to do the work after rest. You feel like, shit, I've rested well enough. I'm going to approach work even more fun, even more energetically. So life is very complex, and you want to master self-improvement outside of studying. What school teaches you. Join my course, where I'll be talking about all of the aspects that you are struggling with life. And you can get direct coaching with me as well. Click the link in the comments below. And to you joining us on this journey of self-improvement, our future is bright.